I want to start with something that might sound strange. I don't fully believe in color psychology, at least not in the way it's usually taught.
That is strange, coming from someone who thinks about design all the time.
I know, but I don't mean color lacks meaning. I mean we often assume meaning is inherent, that red naturally excites, that blue naturally calms, that everyone responds the same way.
The research does show patterns, though, correlations between colors and physiological responses.
It does, and the research is real, but correlation isn't the same as lived experience. A finding in a lab doesn't guarantee that you, with your particular history, will feel the same thing.
So the problem is how we generalize.
Exactly. We take findings from specific contexts and treat them as universal truths, and we flatten something far more complex.
I read once that perception isn't passive, that we encounter the world through the body, through movement.
Merleau-Ponty. The same wall looks different at noon than at dusk. Color shifts with light, with time, with how we move through space. Emotion doesn't precede perception, it follows it.
That changes things. It means the feeling isn't automatic.
Right, it requires presence, duration, the whole perceiving self.
But if color psychology isn't universal, what about culture? Doesn't mourning look completely different depending on where you are?
It does. In much of the West, mourning is black. In China, Korea, Japan, traditionally white. White symbolizes purity, the cycle of life.
And in South Africa, it's red.
Yes, the color of blood. In Thailand, widows wore purple. In parts of Mexico, mourning is sky blue, where the departed are believed to go.
The same color carries completely different weight.
That's the point. Color doesn't speak one language, it speaks many, each shaped by history, belief, and shared memory.
What about personal memory? Sometimes a color just feels a certain way, and I don't know why.
That's often where emotion actually lives. A shade of green that recalls a grandmother's kitchen, a blue that echoes a hospital room. Research shows emotional associations can strengthen memory, but the link is learned, not given.
So color is a trigger, not a cause.
That's how I've come to see it. It activates something already there.
This makes me think about white interiors. People always say white is cold, sterile, like a hospital.
I hear that a lot, and sometimes it's valid, but I think white reveals more than it creates. When light is harsh, when materials lack depth, when sound echoes, white exposes those failures. It becomes a mirror for weak design.
But in a well-designed space,
White can feel open, serene, even warm. The issue isn't the color, it's the experience.
so where does this leave us if color doesn't carry fixed meaning?
Then we need to ask a different question, not what emotion a color represents, but what kind of experience it participates in.
Because emotion is made through perception, through time, through memory.
Through the body, through culture, color gathers meaning slowly. It stays long enough to be felt.
That's a slower way of thinking about design.
It is. It resists easy formulas. It asks us to pay attention to the whole environment, light, material, rhythm.
Not what color means, but how meaning emerges.
Exactly.